Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Today, I'm joined with 2023 defensive end Kennedy McDowell from Texas. Kennedy, thank you for hopping on.
Yes, no problem. Hello.
All right, Kennedy, my first question is, how was the Irish Invasion camp at Notre Dame? How was being coached by legendary coach Mike Elston?
Oh, my goodness. First of all, Coach Mike was hilarious. Loved his personality. He was so funny. The camp itself was dope. I don't think I've ever had so much fun at a camp before. They really made everybody feel welcome. They were nice to everyone. They taught us some skills training, and that was super fun. And then the one-on-ones were even just really enjoyable. The size of the groups, like there were only like 9 defensive linemen in my group, and that made it even more just, the learning experience just made it better. There was a small group and we were able to pick the stuff up really quickly, and that was just awesome.
For sure. All right, what else did you get to do while you were in South Bend looking at Notre Dame?
So we stayed in a hotel actually literally across the street from
dope.
Notre Dame, and we ate at a restaurant literally in that strip. It was, of course, it was amazing. The food was awesome, and we didn't really get to experience South Bend that much, but the scenery is beautiful. Not to mention, the whole city of Notre Dame is just breathtaking.
Yeah.
So it was an experience. It wasn't just a trip. It wasn't just a visit. It was an experience.
Was there anything different about Notre Dame than the other schools you've seen so far?
Absolutely. I will say Notre Dame had they have a chip on their shoulder, and that I really didn't know how big of a deal it was until I really went up there and really talked to other people about it. And I will say, even visiting the college campus itself, the presentation that they gave us, I've never seen anything else like it. I've never heard anything else like it. And even after Notre Dame going to these other college campuses, it was different. It was, I just didn't notice really that it would be that different. I was expecting everything to be like Notre Dame, and then when it wasn't, I was just like, oh, okay.
That's awesome. Yeah. Since the camp, how have your conversations been with Coach Mike Elston and the other guys on the defensive staff?
I will say they've been kind of personal. They've gotten a little more personal. We've gotten trying to get to know each other. And even though Coach Mike has been really busy lately, he has been busy doing some summer training with football guys and stuff. We have trying to be getting some time to talk here and there. I'd leave him some voicemails, and he would return my calls, or I would call back and another time. And we really communicate through Chad. So Chad would tell me, hey, like, call in 2, 5, 10 minutes. I'd be like, okay, I got you. And then we'd get on a call, talk for maybe 5, 10 minutes, and talk about some good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Growing up, did you have a dream school or a favorite team?
Actually, so I didn't. My mom always raised me and my twin to what they, for people to ask us what college we want to go to. She always told us, always say you want to go to FU, which is Free University. We really didn't care what college we go to, never really had a favorite team or anything. We were really just focused on ourselves even at a young age. So it was just a matter of us getting up there to that collegiate level of sports, and us getting that scholarship and getting it for our family, because my parents weren't that wealthy when they were younger. They didn't really get the experience that's happening right now. And it's very life-changing for me, my twin, my whole family. So it's a blessing. It is.
Does your twin play sports as well?
Yes, he's a really good baseball player, actually. He's been playing baseball ever since he was little. And he was a varsity starter as a freshman. And it's always just been him with baseball and me in football. So
that's awesome. Yeah. Are you planning on seeing any other schools for games this fall?
Yes. So we were thinking about going to ASU for one, and then we were thinking about, of course, Notre Dame. Notre Dame and ASU are the ones that we've kind of really just communicated on so far.
That's awesome. What have you and your team been doing this summer to get better for your junior season?
Great question. So we've had these summer workouts, and they hired these guys that do training. They're called performance course, and they've been at our school. And I like the guys. I like the workouts that they put us through. They got intense over time, more intense over time. It was like yesterday's workout was insane. It was really hard. So, and honestly, it was a matter of just chemistry because I just transferred into Memorial in January. So I'm still kind of getting used to the team, getting used to everyone. So it's just a matter of chemistry, getting in to that training and really just gelling with my teammates and trying to just get to know them and their habits and what they do, trying to get them better. Iron sharpens iron,
For sure.
trying to just, bump that score, bump their record up. That's pretty much it.
All right. What are your goals for this upcoming season personally?
I would definitely say double digits for sacks. Like that's a must. Double digits for sacks, and because last season was cut short. My freshman year, and even my sophomore year was kind of cut short because of COVID. So double digits in sacks for sure. Definitely, I can't really make any team goals like, let's make it to the playoffs. Of course, we're going to make it to the playoffs, but it's sometimes it's out of my control as a player myself to say I'm gonna make it to the playoffs. It would be like we have to make it to the playoffs. But I would definitely say double digits in sacks, and then definitely another goal this season is I do want to collect more offers to really solidify some other offers that I consider my top pick.
What are some of those schools, if you'd mind sharing?
Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, ASU, and I would have to say Nebraska.
All right. All right, Kennedy. Thank you so much. That's it.